What is up, my zesty zinesters? It's Chris with Tabletops and Tentacles. And last year, in February of 2021, which seems like it was 5 years ago, I did a series of videos highlighting indie RPG zines for Zine Quest on Kickstarter. What's February again? And in Kickstarter's infinite knowledge, they've decided to push Zine Quest to August for some reason. Not sure why. I'll be there in August, zining it up as usual. But luckily, all of the creators of indie zines across the world have decided to continue to make February Zine Month all the same. We're calling it Zine Month now instead of Zine Quest because it's encompassing more than just Kickstarter now as well. There's stuff on itch. There are people zining it up on their own websites and through alternative crowdfunding sources. And I'm back to try and cover as many of these cool projects as humanly possible. We're going to be doing it a little different this year. I'm going to be setting it up with a shorter video for each of them that I'm going to release on TikTok, and then we'll do probably every couple days a compilation video of a handful of them here on YouTube. I think that this system will it's a little better for the analytics through YouTube for one thing, but also I think it helps introduce people to other projects that they may not have watched the video for if it's in a kind of a sit back and relax and enjoy format. So I'm really excited about this as always. I loved Zine Quest last year. I learned a lot from Zine Quest last year, and I picked up a lot of really cool friends and followers and people that I talk to regularly now because of this. The RPG zine world is amazing. Everybody on it is super cool, super open to new ideas, and particularly during Zine Month, you get to see some of the more esoteric and cool and unique ideas out there. So if you're a creator and want to be featured here on this channel this month or any month, I'm going to try and keep this up through the year this time around. You can go to the link below at tabletopsandtentacles.com to send me your information, send me your link to your project, and I will do everything I can to highlight as many of you here on our channel as possible. This is a free service I do for folks, but if you want to send me a copy of your game, I will not turn it down. I'm a big game nerd. But some might ask, Chris, you ask, what is Zine Month? What are zines? For anybody that wasn't around last year or is just getting into the RPG zine world, zines are essentially small format indie role-playing games. A lot of the times they're inspired by the old school role-playing type stuff. There's a lot of solo games available during Zine Month. And typically, they're digest size 5.5 by 8.5 inches, saddle stitched, which means stapled for some reason, and around 48 pages. Now, myself included, I violated that rule last year, and I ended up doing a 130-page zine with an additional 140-page adventure book. So there's some flexibility as far as that's concerned, and I'm not going to keep myself restricted to anything that's a specific size or anything like that. There's also a lot of supplements for existing games out there, third-party adventures, and cool things like that. So if you play Morkborg or Mothership or anything like that, there is a ton of new content coming down the pipeline. I think just Mothership alone has like 20 new projects coming through. So I'm super excited about this. I will keep everybody up to date on everything as we're going. You can also go to tabletopsandtentacles.com or follow me on @ampersanticle on Twitter if you want to keep updates about each of the things as I'm putting them out. As always, if you'd like to support the channel, you can follow the links below. If you'd like to get my Zine Quest edition from last year, it's finally done. I'm still waiting on the proofs on the Adventure Zine, but it's getting there. But you can find 3-6 at the links below. You can also find links to our Patreon, which makes everything I do possible, and I can't thank my patrons enough for your patience and enthusiasm and for just being super cool. Thank you so much, everyone. May you live in interesting times.